What's up, you guys? Welcome to one of the first entries of the Cyber Diaries. I'm Ayo, and I just want to start off this channel by, I realized today is Sunday, and typically I like to just, do a reset. I always like to get my week going by organizing. I already know what's coming ahead, so if I'm a little bit more organized, it'll help me not have to stress out as much about all of the tasks that I have to get accomplished during my work week. I'm just gonna organize my meetings that I have to set up, the agendas I have to talk to certain engineers about. Right now, it's audit time. It's the end of the second quarter. So I wanna really make sure that since I'm gonna be discussing things with new people, that I'm clear about these deliverables that we're gonna need for the next every quarter to stay compliant. I'm not gonna do too much outside of that. There is one email that I need to send out to another engineer about another poem. If you don't know what poems are, if you want me to make a video about what I do in more depth in my cybersecurity engineering job, then I can definitely do that. Y'all just leave a comment below. This week I have two important deadlines that I need to meet. I need all of the engineers to submit evidence for one of my poems. I need all of the engineers to make sure they complete their audits in full correctly. Also need to create a label for a new script that was created for any devices that show a specific vulnerability. It just will make our lives easier if we can just push a label script out and not have to push scripts to each individual computer, especially because some people, they take PTO. Some people, for some reason, don't connect to the VPN, so it's hard to push those programs. When they do occasionally connect to the VPN, we see how far behind they are as far as keep maintaining patches on their system. So the label scripts really help with that if you have people that don't like to connect to the VPN in your organization. So when they finally do hop on the VPN, it's just a mess. It's always the end user that makes everybody's job harder, but they keep us employed, so what can you say? Since I don't really have that much to prepare for during this work week, I plan on doing these every Sunday, just prepping for the work week. Some weeks might be busier than others. Now that I'm done wrapping that stuff up, I'm gonna go ahead and mark the charts. This is probably more fun to watch because there's not much going on with my work this week outside of what I said earlier. All right, so right now we got NAS pulled up. This is currently the daily chart. Let me make it a little bit bigger so that it doesn't look too crazy. All right, so right now to me it looks like NAS is kind of in a consolidation phase. It hasn't broken above this high every time. Let me make it the color it typically is. Hold on. All right, so it came up this high, went down, and then it tapped into that high level again. Once it came back down, the highest it went was up here. And then if you look at this previous low, it looks like it has the potential to break below this 28,214 level right here. I think when the market opens, it's going to try to push down. It's going to test that area quite a bit. It looks like there is a fair value gap area right up here. Because it's a higher time frame, I don't anticipate it hitting that fair value gap extremely like immediately. At some point, of course it will. But if we go below, let's see how far we went up before we made this big rally up. Okay, so once NAS broke this structure, it rallied up, it came up, went down a little bit, and then this is the highest, the new all-time high that we see. I think NAS needs to make some corrections before it starts going back up again. It's quite a few fair value gaps on the daily time frame. This is another one. I think right now we're trying to fill this area. And then there's another one down here. This one was filled by this red candle, this bearish candle, I'll say. So let me actually mark these as untapped fair value gaps. So that I'm not confusing it with some type of demand zone. So untapped daily fair value gap. This is just a zone. And then if we go to a smaller time frame, I don't want to have my chart marked up too much, but we see similar price action. Came up here, tested twice, rallied up, came down to fill this fair value gap, came up to test this supply level again, and then started pushing back down and never came above here, like I mentioned in the daily time frame. So it tests these support and resistance, demand and supply zones quite a bit, and it looks like this is the next area to test. If we go to the 1 hour time frame, things might get a little bit more clear. It looks like the price was squeezing down between Thursday and Friday, and then shot up a little bit during New York session. But because it was Friday, not too much. You can't really. It's more unpredictable. It's more volatile. It was just a chill Friday. Didn't make any major moves. So what I will do is at least mark this area as a 1 hour zone. And let's see how price went up before it came down. I would say broke this area. It's just a squeeze. So I think because price started going down right here, this will be the area we want to look out for when the market opens. So between this price, and then we want to see if it tests this indecision candle right here. I also want to see where the point of control is. It's exactly where it is right now, and this is the exact area I was talking about as far as the indecision candle. That body right here matches up with the point of control indicator, showing us where a lot of the volume is. So I'm gonna keep that area marked. I can make it a little bit bigger and then add my alerts because I am curious. Now if we go to the 5 minute, this will probably matter more when the market's actually open. I'm going to take this off. Yeah, I don't see why it would. It may come up to here, and I'm gonna put a note on this alert. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna say watch out. Watch for a spike up. I'm gonna say it'll probably be a fake out because we're in a downturn. Prepare for next entry. And I could say that for the other alert that I have up here too. I'll just put it on this because sometimes I trade gold. All right, then I'm gonna put that same alert right here. And then for this alert going down, I'll put NAS is down. As long as you know what you're talking about when you mark up these charts and you know how to match up with your trading plan, it really doesn't matter what you put. But as long as you're not constantly hawking at the charts, losing your mind, I think this will be good enough. So NAS is down. Watch. Okay. So I have my alert set. I don't know if I'm gonna trade gold this week. I'm really interested in NAS, obviously, being in tech, of course, but we'll see how it plays out. The market opens in 2 hours, an hour and a half. I'll give y'all an update probably in some shorts throughout the week. So if I enter, I'll show you what win or lose, and I'll see y'all at the next entry. If you're getting ready for the week too, let me know something that you do that kind of helps you get organized. I'm always looking for a way to improve. Are there any like specific apps y'all use? I appreciate y'all for stopping by the diary. I'll see y'all in the next entry.